Hello and welcome to another installment of the Liberty Nation Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Ellen's economics correspondent. Each week, I dive into the morass of top economic news stories and fish out compelling narratives, or I retrieve fallacies that have been accepted as conventional wisdom by the swamp creatures for years. This week, will the environmentalists come after Bitcoin? Tesla Motors CEO and Doge father Elon Musk recently announced that the tech company would no longer accept Bitcoin as a method of payment to purchase automobiles. The main reason was concern over increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal. The company is not divested from Bitcoin, according to Musk, but the so-called Techno King has been reaching out to North American miners about their efforts to transition to renewable energy. Musk is perhaps one of the smartest men in the corporate world. So, does he see the writing on the wall about the cryptocurrency's future? For years, there has been concerns that the US government or other major economies would attempt to significantly restrict the use of cryptocurrency or outright ban Bitcoin and its partners. These fears have been heightened now that the central banks are launching their own digital currencies. US officials have expressed concern over Bitcoin and other cryptos, alluding to the typical tropes of drug dealers, terrorists, and tax evaders. The Treasury Department is now requiring that all transactions worth $10,000 or more in cryptocurrencies be required to be reported to the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS. For a government hungry for more revenues, crypto is an easy target. But if there's one thing that the Leviathan does not enjoy, it is competition. In other words, CBDCs and cryptos cannot coexist. In China, for example, Beijing has been gradually clamping down on the industry, and more crackdowns are likely to transpire now that the digital yuan is pushing ahead. Governments might now have a new excuse to rein in the cryptocurrency economy: climate change. Soon after Tesla made the announcement, the media have been combing through Bitcoin's carbon footprint. The most recent estimates suggest that Bitcoin mining was responsible for up to 51 megatons of CO2 emissions each year. And now, consider these remarks from the Bank of Canada. The BOC Deputy Governor, Timothy Lane, recently told the Canadian Chamber of Commerce that a digital loonie would be better for the environment than Bitcoin and its industry rivals. Lane explained that Canadians trust both the institution and the currency, which means, quote, "We wouldn't have to rely on those environmentally very wasteful methods of mining technologies that we've seen with cryptocurrencies." With the governments on a quest for a great reset, an initiative that involves fighting climate change by any means necessary, using Mother Nature as a scapegoat would be a successful mechanism to restrict Bitcoin, or, at the very least, apply a steep tax on cryptocurrencies that would be utilized for some asinine and wasteful green program. The only potential hurdle governments would have to overcome would be the ever-powerful finance industry. Over the last year, Wall Street has started adopting Bitcoin investing, launching everything from crypto exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, to opening departments dedicated to crypto. Some of the biggest players on Wall Street, like Ray Dalio and Carl Icahn, are expressing an interest in digital currency for the first time ever. Suffice it to say, Bitcoin and its brethren have been institutionalized and accepted in the mainstream after more than a decade. Would this be enough of a deterrent for the bureaucrats to hit the pause button on bans? When the power to monitor, track, and surveil 300 million people is at stake, the swamp monsters will do anything they can to attain this enormous power, even if that means bulldozing the New York Stock Exchange. Whatever the case, should Bitcoin ever fall under the hammer of the state, it will be under the guise of saving the planet. But we all know that it is more about enslaving the planet than anything else. That's it for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column, where I discuss the AMC Entertainment Rally, the mad world of modern monetary theory, and Bitcoin. Thank you.
Who are we? We are Americans that believe in liberty. We are a project of the nonprofit One Generation Away. We are patriots who apply the founding principles to the issues of today.
And they keep moving the goalposts on us.
We are educators and commentators who love America and the Constitution. Who are we? We are Liberty Nation.